In the history of billions of years, this was the first time when the moon was missing from the sky. Wait, what? The moon was missing? Yes. Not dimmed, not hidden behind clouds, but entirely gone from the sky. And on the edge of a shadowy rooftop, a black cat named Oscar sat frozen, his green eyes wide with fear. The stars blinked nervously around the empty void where the moon should have been.
The moon. It's missing. How is that even possible?
Oscar had always felt a strange connection to the moon. Its light called to him, made him feel alive. But now, for the first time in his life, the night felt wrong. Hollow, silent, and cold. Just then, the ground beneath him began to tremble. A faint, glowing crack snaked through the rooftop tiles, stopping at his paws. From the crack rose a faint whisper. "Oscar, time is running out. Save the moon, before it's too late."
Who's there? What do you mean?
Before he could get an answer, the crack widened, and Oscar fell into a swirling tunnel of light and shadow. When Oscar landed, he found himself in a dark forest, the air thick with tension. The trees whispered secrets in the wind, and glowing paw prints lined the forest floor, leading into the unknown.
This has to be some kind of dream, but it feels too real.
With no other choice, Oscar followed the glowing trail. The deeper he ventured, the more the forest seemed alive. Branches stretched toward him, shadows shifted unnaturally, and faint whispers surrounded him. Suddenly, the trail ended in front of a massive tree with a hollow trunk. Light poured out from its cracks like liquid silver.
What's inside you?
As he touched the tree's bark, it split open, revealing a glowing mirror. But what Oscar saw in the mirror wasn't his reflection. It was the moon, being shattered into pieces by claws. His claws.
No, that's not me. I would never...
Before he could finish, the mirror exploded into shards of light, which wrapped around him and dragged him into another dimension. Oscar found himself in a glowing cave, its walls alive with shifting patterns of moonlight. At its center stood a figure, a silver cat with piercing blue eyes.
You made it, Oscar.
Are you the moon thief? Why are you doing this?
The silver cat tilted its head, a faint smile on its lips.
Do you really think things are that simple? Look deeper.
The silver cat waves its paw, and another mirror appears. In this one, Oscar saw himself under the moonlight, growing larger, stronger, and more menacing.
What is this? Some kind of trick?
It's the truth. The moon's power is dangerous, even to someone like you. That's why I had to take it.
But without the moon, the world will never be the same. You can't just steal it because you're afraid of what might happen.
The silver cat's eyes darkened.
Then prove me wrong. Find the true moonlight. If you can, I'll return it.
The cave turned pitch black. 1,000 orbs of light appeared, all identical, all glowing like the moon.
Only one of these is the real moonlight. Choose wisely, Oscar.
Oscar hesitated. The orbs were everywhere, and each one seemed to call to him. He touched one. It shattered. Another. It turned to smoke. Just as panic began to take hold, Oscar noticed something different in the far corner of the cave. A faint, flickering light that pulsed gently, almost as if it were breathing.
That's it.
He walked toward the faint light, ignoring the distractions around him. When he touched it, the cave exploded in brilliance. The silver cat appeared again, this time with a look of genuine respect.
You found it. The moonlight is safe, for now.
For now, you can't keep doing this. The moon belongs in the sky, not hidden away.
The moonlight will return, but remember, its power must be protected. Use it wisely, Oscar.
The light swirled into a single orb and shot upward, breaking through the cave ceiling. Oscar blinked and found himself back in the forest. Above him, the moon shone brighter than ever, bathing the world in its glow. In the distance, he heard the faint cheers of other animals, their voices filled with gratitude.
It's back. The moon is finally back.
And so the mystery ends, for now. But mysteries like this are just beginning. Subscribe to Wow Cat Story and be ready for tales that will keep you on the edge of your seat. As Oscar gazed at the moon, a soft voice whispered in his ear. "Thank you," Oscar purred, his eyes shining with satisfaction. The moon was safe. But deep down, he knew this wasn't the end of his adventures. The ocean sparkled under the golden rays of the sun. Laughter filled the air as 3 sleek, adventurous cats surfed the roaring tides. But paradise turned to panic in an instant. A monstrous wave rose high, crashing down like an unstoppable force of nature. Two cats stumbled to the shore, coughing and screaming.
Where's Mia? Where's Mia?
From a distance, a muscular tabby named Leo sprang into action. Grabbing a life jacket, his paws thudded against the sand as he raced toward the ocean.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Finally, he surfaced.
Thank you. You saved my life.
You're safe now. I've got you.
What began as gratitude soon blossomed into something deeper. Leo and Mia spent days together, sharing stories, walking along the shore and watching sunsets. Months later, on the same beach where they first met,
Mia, you're my world. Will you be mine forever?
Yes, Leo. 1,000 times yes.
their wedding was a celebration of joy and laughter. The love they shared became the foundation of their future. And soon that future grew brighter when Mia surprised Leo with the news.
Leo, we're going to have a kitten.
Their days were filled with preparations, love, and endless dreams for their growing family. One evening, as the moon hung high, Mia doubled over in pain.
Leo, it's time.
Leo helped her to their car, but the streets were packed with traffic. The honking horns and blinking lights were no match for Leo's determination. Scooping her into his arms, Leo sprinted down the road, weaving through cars and chaos, his heart pounding with fear and love. At the hospital, Leo paced outside the operation theater, his claws scraping the floor.
Please, let them be okay. We're a family now.
After what felt like an eternity, a nurse emerged, her eyes kind. Leo burst into the room to find Mia resting, a tiny mewling kitten cradled in her paws.
Meet our little miracle, Leo.
Leo's heart swelled as he nuzzled them both, tears streaming down his face.
It was a peaceful morning as the cat, dressed in a casual outfit, walked through the city on its way to school. From the horizon, a massive figure appeared, Godzilla. The creature roared and stormed through the city, demolishing buildings and sending terrified people fleeing in all directions. Amid the chaos, the cat stood frozen, watching the destruction unfold. But this was no ordinary cat. In its secret lab, the cat worked quickly, injecting a mysterious glowing serum into its body. In an instant, the cat transformed into a giant super cat, ready for action. The super cat confronted Godzilla, and an epic battle ensued. Claws clashed against scales, with the giant cat proving stronger and faster. With a final surge of power, the super cat lifted Godzilla and hurled the beast into the ocean, ending the destruction. With peace restored, the super cat shrank back to its normal size, walking back to school as if nothing had happened. The city was safe, and the cat had become a silent hero. Oscar, the orange cat, was having a blast on the toilet, laughing at something hilarious on his iPhone. But in an instant, his grip slipped and the iPhone tumbled from his paws, falling with a loud plop right into the commode. Horrified, Oscar's eyes widened and his whiskers drooped. Finally, he pulled out the phone, dripping but still intact. Holding it up, Oscar's joy was short-lived as he saw the screen flicker. Panicked, he rushed to the sink, rinsing it under the tap and then drying it with tissue paper. Not giving up, he grabbed the hairdryer and blasted warm air at the phone. After a few tense moments, the phone came to life. Oscar's face lit up with happiness as he resumed scrolling, chuckling again. His iPhone was saved, and so was his day.
One kitten and his father are sitting inside an airplane. Accidentally, the airplane catches fire. Both the kitten and its dad are running for their life. The dad holds his kitten and jumps out from the plane. They both fall into the ocean. They somehow reach the seashore. The father is injured and unconscious. The little kitten is crying and trying to wake him up. Little kitten manages fire to be secured at night. Suddenly, a bear attacks the kitten. Kitten is scared a lot. Kitten is showing knife to the bear. The bear aggressively attacking. Suddenly, the dad cat attacks the bear. Dad cat beats the bear. Finally, the kitten hugs the father cat.